Is somebody laughing at me? Awesome. Right back at you. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing that's so funny, but okay. Okay, 12th house, Libra. Uranus. Freedom from a prison. Honestly, that's what I'm getting. You might be getting out of prison, getting out of jail, isolation, because that's literally the 12th house. Isolation, prison. Could also mean spirituality, though. Third eye. And Uranus is quick energy. All right, I'm getting this song in my head. It's called Pickup Truck by Kings of Leon. Just so you know, I was thinking of you. Huh. I didn't mean to get physical. I don't know if he's talking about when he like beats somebody up or if it's like more subconscious, almost like passive aggressive, because that could be 12th house too. Oh my God, this joint won't go out. Come on. I'd like to save you for later there, little one. All right. I had an event yesterday. I rolled all these joints, and then my sister left them at home. So I had to go buy some, which is nice, actually. I like buying ounces, but I also like going and buying pre-rolls because then I get a little different weed, you know? So you don't get so used to what you're smoking. What up, everybody? I hope there's some potheads around. Pam and Steven. Haley. What up, everybody? Ma'am, your age? Excuse me. Are you supposed to ask a woman how fucking old she is? I got 35 yesterday, by the way. Somebody really thought that I was like early 30s, mid 30s, and they weren't even being nice about it. She was just like, I don't know, like 33, 34. I was like, I'm 40, bitch, but thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. My heart feels that. 40 is very different. Out of 30 into 40, like you are a different person when you hit 40. It's just weird. I don't know what it is. 40 is a big deal. Maybe somebody spent 40 years in jail. I mean, this is all okay. Everybody remember, as my nose starts to get itchy, these are general messages. Like, share, subscribe, do whatever the fuck you gotta do. Okay? Help a girl out. I don't give a fuck. The universe is in charge of this. I did go to a cemetery and make a video. I'm going to put that out today, I think, if I got time. I got a couple of different videos I made for you guys. One when I was at work. It was kind of a boring day, so I played around at that, and then I did one at the cemetery. I got a little message. I got a message from an old man. It was very nice. As if it seemed like an old man talking to his son. Like he was sitting there talking to his son. I don't know what that was about, but I'm going to put that video out later, so watch for that, all right? I haven't been to a cemetery in a while, so a lot of emotions came up. I don't know if somebody kayaks? I don't know. Okay. Kayak. What was that? Like, what do those people do? You know those people? Professional kayakers? I don't know what they're called. Like winning the race? Whoa, what the fuck is this? You know, I'm really starting to love this deck because I love Elle. Elle is so powerful. And the thing is, when you step into your power, you step into your magic. Like, I know I'm magical as fuck. Magical things happen all around me. I watch it. Like, I'm not blind. I can fucking see things happening just because I enter the room, okay? People have that power to bring energy to them, okay? And from the looks of it, I think personally with this reading, and this is how Spirit is giving it to me, I feel like somebody is drawing somebody in. Okay, okay. So this is a part of Stranger Things where Joyce is trying to connect with her son. Okay, but her son, Will, is in another dimension, okay? And everybody's saying that he's dead. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead. Go the fuck away, you loser, okay? He's dead, he's dead, he's dead. But Joyce is like, listen, my son is not dead. She knows her son, okay? She knows her son. So she doesn't listen to anybody else. And then once Will starts coming through, she puts these lights on the wall, okay, with the alphabet. So then Will can touch the lights and communicate with her because she can't hear him, right? It's like call it a mother's intuition, okay? Which a mother's intuition is just an intuition in general where mothers feel like they know their kids, you know, like they know when their kids are crying, they know where their kids are hurt, or if something happens to them or something, right? They have like this sixth sense with their kids, right? Because of the whole womb thing, you know, sharing the womb and the body, the mother, because the mother shares her body, she gets first contact with her kids. I mean, it kind of is just like, you know, I feel like that's just earned, okay? Like that's just well earned, okay? So she gets that type of communication, but I'm not saying that you can only get that kind of communication with people that you give birth to, all right? Because I'm definitely like, no, okay? You can get that type of communication with anything or telepathy with anything like that, okay? So yes, it is her kid, but she still has to trust her intuition that she knows what's going on, even though nobody believes her. The fucking cops are against her. Obviously, the faculty is against her. Everyone's like, listen, your kid is dead. Get the fuck over it. He's not coming back. And she's just like, fine, call me crazy. I don't give a shit. Call me whatever the fuck you want. I know. And her kid was alive. Okay, she was right. She was right. And remember that. Okay, you might be thinking something crazy is going on, but trust me, you're being communicated with. And maybe that's why Uranus is here. With the 12th house, because, I mean, it kind of makes sense. You have to open up your spirituality. You're the one that has to put the pieces of the puzzle together, right? Like with Spirit, I mean, in opening the channel, listening to dead people and whatever, you have to be confident enough that what you hear is the truth, right? And the only way you can gain that confidence is you start kind of using your gifts, right? You start, if you hear something about somebody, say it to them and see their reaction, right? If it's like, if you get a reaction from them, then you just communicated with Spirit, okay, which is maybe even their spirit to say something to them and it worked. Okay, that means that you're guided. Like, I mean, you can call it schizophrenia, you can call it fucking telepathy, you can call it fucking third ear open, you can call it whatever you want. I mean, it's all the same fucking thing. Okay, literally, it's all communication, and it comes through so harsh that like some people, I mean, spirit is a bitch, okay, and like they know I can say that because they fucking hear everything. I'm not a coward. I'll say to their fucking face, you're a bitch, okay, you fucking piss me off all the time. But guess what, they also saved my life. They also fucking warn me. They also have done things that I don't, yes, okay, I'm not going to agree with, but I know it's in the best interest of me. This is my fucking life, okay? It needs to be the best interest of you when it's your fucking life. Somebody could call you a narcissist for caring about your life. Sometimes you have to be in first person. Thanks, bitch. Sit the fuck down, okay? So, with this Libra energy, right, that's when Mike can't see her, but she can see him, right? She peeps in on him all the time, and he doesn't know. He thinks that she's dead too, but he doesn't believe it. Right? He doesn't believe that she's dead. He tries every day to communicate with her, but she's not allowed to communicate with him, okay, because there's people after her. So she can't be seen, right? So she sees him telepathically while he vocalizes for her, okay, to find her. And eventually she comes to him, right? He's the one that's blindsided by it all. He has no idea what's happening, okay? And that's almost like Joyce. I mean, they don't know the answers that they're going to get. They just know that there's answers that are coming. Okay? Because the high priestess is putting, okay, maybe that's what it is. The high priestess is sending out messages to somebody. That's what it is. Maybe from their prison, because I mean, in this part, like I was just saying, Elle is technically in prison. I mean, she's in the cabin in the woods. She can't come out. Hopper, the chief of police, puts her in there, right, to save her, right? It's not necessarily keeping her from people and denying her life. It's, if you don't stay here, you're gonna get hurt, you're gonna die, people are gonna find you, and then they're gonna lock you up again, and then you're gonna get fucked. So it's almost like you go from one prison to another prison, right? You go from the lab rat to now you're stuck at home, right? So now there has to be, obviously somebody's getting freedom. I just heard freedom 55. I don't think that's what it is. Freedom 69, freedom 45, freedom 35. Isn't freedom 35 Trailer Park Boys? I gotta watch that again. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Damn fucking right. There's a goddamn seed here. The seed is the ice cream, which starts the business. Okay, so there's a seed to be sown between these two people. And the high priestess is sending messages out, okay, to this receiver, okay, who has to decode the messages. Oh my God, that sounds so much fun. Ace of Cups, I told you so. There it is, I told you so. Trailer Park Boys coming back in again, all right? East Coast, eh? Page of Strands, look at that, reaching out. I'm reaching out from Mickey. Okay. For you, I'm just so fucking depressed. I just can't seem to get out this slump. If I could just get over this hump, but I need something to make my back up. Oh, okay, beautiful. Eminem. You might be done with rapping in a new outlet. Yeah, you're done with being in prison. You need a new outlet. And then this Justice here. I mean, fuck, where is it? Yeah, Libra right in the middle. I'm like, damn. Did the court put you in jail? Like, who put you in jail? Because like I said, it seems like you went from one jail to another jail. Like you could have got out from jail and then had to go on house arrest. Could be something like that too. I don't know. No judgment here, people. Okay. Yeah, someone's not allowed any guns. Uh-oh. They don't have any weapons. Okay, don't be scared of the communication you're getting. No one is going to get hurt. It's not designed for somebody to get hurt. It's designed for somebody to find their way to the fucking treasure. Oh, Wonder Bar. Oh, good God. This is awesome. Look at that's Mike. Oh, I told you. Mike See, with his little fucking walkie-talkie, he walkie-talkies Elle every single day because they talk on the walkie-talkies. He calls her every day. There he fucking is. I told her so fucking twice now, okay? That's this motherfucker. She is connecting with him, and he has to decode the messages because she's sending him messages in like a kryptonite kind of way, all right? And she's stepping into her goddamn power. Ooh, I just wanted to bark like DMX, okay? Somebody is barking for sure. Wow. 8 of Wands. See? And there's those goddamn lights again. That's when Joyce balls up the lights like this. It's when she's talking to Will, right? And she's got the lights in her hand, and that's the first time that she realizes that she's talking to her son somewhere else through the lights, okay? I'm getting the goosebumps now. That's a huge part. Then that's where she puts all the lights around the house and then puts the alphabet on the wall. She like takes one sign that she gets and like blows it up, okay? Like she can't just ask yes or no questions. She needs more information. So that's why she puts the letters up, because she's only can ask yes or no questions when the energy is like this. Ooh, my heart is beating. Things are beating. Wow. Now I can hear Tina Turner. You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Anyone I ever met. I'm stuck on your heart. Oh, hang on every word you say. Yeah. This is going to be kick ass for somebody. Okay? I don't know who, but if you are playing a game with somebody on the internet or something, or like Snapchatting somebody, if you're like flirty with somebody on the internet, what up, Ryu? They are flirty back. Okay? I just want to say, they are flirty back. Maybe you guys are like far away from each other. Maybe this is like, maybe you're writing a pen pal in jail. Well, they're going to get out of jail. All right. And then it's like, look where they go. Straight to you. It's a little fucked up. I don't know who the fuck this is back here following them. I'll hang on every word you say. I said to my sister the other day, I go, do you think she wrote that song for Ike? Honestly, I don't like, did she write Simply the Best for Ike Turner, who kicked the shit out of her all the time? Like, it's a possibility. Okay, who is this creepy ass fucking person behind them? Ew. They might have a cancer on their ass. Listen to how that sounded. I was being like, not really like sarcastic, but I more or less meant like a cancer as in like the Zodiac sign. And then the way it came out, I was like, are they like a cancer on your ass? Like, are they cancer on their ass? I don't know. Oh, yeah, let them. Oh, that's good. Okay. Oh, there's Taurus. They might have a couple of stalkers. person has to decide to go it alone? What does that mean? They have to decide to do something without this person. So maybe this person that's following them around could be subconscious. They could be, like the memory, they could be just having the memory of somebody just constantly following them around. All right. And then the Hierophant could be somebody they married. They could be a widow, I just heard, or a widower, something like that. They have to, this is all subconscious. They have to choose to leave this person behind. And it has to be quick. It has to be like ripping off a Band-Aid. Just do something, get it over with, and it will shut that door. Because I don't actually physically think anybody's following them. I think it's just the memory of them is following them around. Right? So... Four of Pentacles. Four and then the 6. It almost goes from like preserving something, like, because I like to think of the 6 of Pentacles almost like a barter system. I mean, they're doing an exchange for an exchange, right? A cone for a cone, which would be the 6 of Pentacles. It's everybody gets the same thing, right? There's usually 2 people, and then there's this like jackass on top giving them the money. Or he's giving 3 Pentacles, somebody's giving 3 Pentacles, everybody gets the same, blah, 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 as if life is so fucking fair, right? Not. Okay, but it goes from like a small frame of mind to this is all I have to we can exchange this. Because if you think about it, if they only have 4 scoops, they're giving away 3 of them for this exchange, only leaving them 1. But remember, we have that motherfucker right here. Oh, that is perfect. I just heard Tina Turner again. You're simply the best. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that means, but this is a very nice exchange here. All of the scoops are accounted for. So somebody makes a risque move, but with the exchange, they don't lose anything. And then they get to the 6 as opposed to the 4. And then they stay, and then, oh my gosh, it's almost like taking a huge investment of your money and putting it into something. People like ask you, do you want to invest in my business? And they're like, oh, good God, but everybody wants to start their own business. So then they go and they, invest like $30,000 into or something that it's a flop. And it's like, oh my God, they got to go back to work again. Trust me, if this is something that you're supposed to be, actually, I was talking to a lady about that today where she really wants to buy one of those photo booths. And we figured it out. It would cost her like $7,000 or $8,000 as an investment. And then the way we worked it out, weddings, people pay so much for weddings now, and there's so many fucking weddings. It's like a goddamn concerts out there now. Everybody's fucking having them. So it's like, if she could rent that photo booth out, even once a month, she'll get that money back pretty quick. And so it's a small investment that will pay off, and then she'll be making money. And like her husband makes money. So she's like, she just wants to use like a small increment of money to start something. But just obviously she doesn't want to go to work anymore. Like, who the fuck wants to work? Like, who wants to work for somebody? But we all have to work. Like, you don't want to just sit around and fucking pick your ass all day. Like, it's so boring. Life is so boring. Trust me, been there, done that. All right. It's boring without work. But if you hate your work, if you can control your work and control what you do, that's fucking amazing. Like, now I'm thinking of Maynard, the lead singer of Tool. He has a vineyard. He has a wine vineyard. and I don't know, off the coast of California, most likely it's Maynard. He's fucking snob. But yeah, he's got a vineyard, and he makes fucking mad money with that goddamn thing. And like, he doesn't really do much with Tool. That's the thing. Tool is its own rising sensation. It makes money on its own, but Maynard wanted to do something else because I mean, who just wants to sit at home and do nothing, right? Grow some grapes and then squash them, like fucking put them in a jar. Jesus, make some money. Like, it's not even that hard, but it's gonna like make you do something. Okay, so if somebody, because look at this, the fucking faculty showed up. These are the people I'm telling you that she has to hide from. They want her. She has to hide from them. Okay, so maybe you have a very private life. Keep it fucking private. You know what I mean? Like, don't even go telling everybody everything. I don't know why people need to do that. It's ridiculous. Oh, I just found the Eight of Pentacles. And Steve came out with the Knight of Cups. Whoa, and the King of Swords, and the Knight of Wands, and the Tower. Nice. And then the Hangman moves. And then that's the World. Oh my God. You're going to have somebody in there mad feeling soon. Okay? They're going to be looking back on something, and they're going to get emotional about it. Maybe you're going to look back on your life and get emotional about it. Okay? Because so many things are going to change, because there's this energy now that is ready to move forward. Okay, they don't know where they're going. They don't really want to know where they're going, but they're going to use their intuition. They're going to use the fact that they're smart. They know what they're doing. Okay, sure. Oh, that was the message from the old man in the cemetery. He said, I'm getting goosebumps. He said, because it's almost like he was saying, my son. And then he said, oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps all over my body. I think I brought a ghost back from the cemetery. This cemetery is from 1845, by the way. All right. And this old man said, he was a shield. And he said, you might not know what you're doing, and you might not always make the right decisions. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. Oh my God. And he goes, but you make decisions. You always do. And he said, and if something doesn't work out the way that you think it's going to, he said, oh my God, I want to cry. He said, whatever happens, it's not the wrong thing then. Like, if something goes wrong, he was like, it's not the wrong thing then. It just means that that's the way that it was supposed to work out. Oh my God, so sad. Wow. Oh, I was not expecting that. I did not cry there at all. Like, it's not sad tears. Like, it's not bad or anything. Like, it's really like, wow. That motherfucker was there for sure. Oh, okay. I will put up that video because I'm not fully sure of like what he said, but he said something like that. Like, don't worry if you think you're making the wrong decisions. You always make the best decisions. And even if it doesn't work out, that's the way it was supposed to be. Don't think that because it didn't work out that you weren't supposed to do it. I think that's the end. That you weren't supposed to do it. It was always supposed to be done. It's just some things just don't work out, but at least you did them. At least you tried it. Wow. Okay. It was a really nice man. Like, oh, look at that. The Empress is under the tower. Or the devil, sorry. It was a really nice conversation. And then I was like, all right, see you later. I'm like, peaced out of there. Oh, God, I gotta smoke some weed for a second. Holy fuck. And now there's another message. I was listening to my Spotify, and sometimes I put it on that smart shuffle, and then it'll play like new songs in the shuffle that you're already listening to. And this Eminem song came on. I don't really listen to Eminem as much as I used to, like when I was a kid. But this song came on called No Apologies. And like kind of stuck with me right away. And then not too long after, my sister and I took a drive, and it came on, and I go, oh, this is a new M&M I put on. I go, see if you like it. And then it played 3 fucking times in 45 minutes. It wouldn't stop playing. Honest to God. Back to back, back to back, back to back. So no apologies. That might be from Old Man River. No fucking apologies. Don't fucking apologize to anybody for anything. I don't know what you think you did wrong, but fuck apologizing. No more apologies. You're done. It's over with. All right. You conquered. What was that word? You conquered the devil. And now you're ready to kick some fucking ass. Did you just hear that bird in the background go, vroom? All right, so there's my confirmation. All right, I gotta move on. Wow, that was overwhelming. You know, Spirit said to me the other day, they're like, I don't do my medium shit at all. Like I used to channel dead people all the time, and I was a little Teresa Long Island medium, fucking just talking to dead people and to people about their dead. Oh my God, the messages I used to give people drunk at bars when my third ear opened. Oh my God, everybody was crying, fucking, oh, I'm crying, fucking, we're getting even drunker because there's dead people in the room, and oh my God, it was so intense that I just started reading tarot, and I kind of told them, like, you guys got to stop doing that to me. Like, I can't do that. Like, there's just so much, because their energy comes through me. It's called empathy. It's I mean, if you're a channeler, you're going to channel people's energy. You're going to channel their emotions. Same with ghosts. Ghosts carry fucking demons too. They carry their past too. That's why they go and find people. And they come with a lot of emotion, because they come with a lot of karma that just happened, and now they're looking at it and they can't change it. They can't make it better. You know, being a ghost, I would imagine, is like a fucking prison sentence. Like, I would feel like it would be nice to be able to watch your loved ones, but like, you also can't communicate with them. You can't warn them. You can't, right? So you have to do all these signs, and like, you got to learn to communicate with them, right? And then take the signs. If you say something in your head, or if like a loved one comes to you and says something, and then you see a bird shoot by, like, birds are messengers, right? So if you see a bird shoot by, whatever you just said, it is resonant. Like, somebody said it to you, you're receiving the message, right? You heard it, so you're receiving it. Now the universe is going to show you a sign that you just heard it. And now all of a sudden this bird is quacking in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's this like loud pitch, and just suddenly started as soon as I had that message. Like, somebody's loved one is here. I know they are. Like, they're coming through a bird. And I could hear the birds as soon as I got there. And I said, oh, hi, birds. Because birds they communicate. They will start squawking when you get there to alert each other. Hey, by the way, somebody's around. Because people are, you know, their enemy, right? Their birds are spirits, right? They're flying around out there. They're obviously spirits. They're obviously something we're supposed to see. Oh, my God, look at those. They're leaves, but suddenly they look like birds for a second. So somebody's definitely getting messages through the birds, okay? So if you say something to, you know, you hear something, or you think about a loved one and a bird fucking flies by, that's your loved one. Like, right there, boom, right in your face. They're always around. So, oh, God, that was heavy. Yeah, look, I just looked at Mercury. And that's communication. So somebody's definitely getting communicated with. Maybe they just don't know what the messages that they're receiving, because it's all like, it's cloudy, it's misty, but that's where you have to, that's tarot, right? It's in between the black and the white. It's that gray area. That's tarot. That's the mist. That's the shit that you have to hear, and you just have to trust it. And if you don't trust something, if you get a reaction, okay, then you're directly communicating with somebody. That's why you're getting the reaction, because you're in communication with them. And like, the phone is definitely a huge communicator. It connects people in a very weird way. Like, right? It's like how we used to send messages via the mail, literally sending your written notes to somebody. That's what you connected each other with. And then once they received the note, you touched it, you wrote it, you put your energy on it. Now you're connected. You just connected that gap, right? So somebody's definitely connecting something, but there's this huge gap and they don't know. They think that there's some mystical road in the middle that they're supposed to see, but you're never going to see it, baby. You're in it. It's not like the real world. There's not a road. There's not trees. There's not certain things that are going to communicate with you. You're just going to hear it. That's where the believing is seeing. You have to believe and then you'll see it. God will show you. The universe will show you that you just heard something, that you just confirmed. That's your confirmation. When you hear me say confirmation, it's because I hear something that at the exact sound. Even my sister coughing, she'll cough when I say something. I'm like, yeah, all right, there's my confirmation. I know that what I just said is the truth. I only speak the truth. But if you're getting communicated with, you can also be getting fucked with. You have to keep your temple clear, keep your house clear, keep your energy clear, keep everything clear. You got to keep your waters clear, right? So then shit doesn't get into that mist, because if it does, it's going to fuck with your third ear. And then you're going to start going like, well, I don't know. And you start second guessing yourself. Second guessing yourself is the mist that you have to work through with your confidence. Like, look it. I remember I said, a dad talking to his son. That's a father and his son. That's the mist. That's the front cover of the mist. I just did it my own way, but that's them right there. So that was definitely all right. So let's clear the energy and start anew. Wow. Okay. All right, I think we're just going to continue with the same message because that's spirit. Okay, so we have the Coast Guard just showed up. So that means that somebody was in a very shitty situation, but guess what? The Coast Guard is arriving. Okay, and pretty quickly, there's Uranus energy again, all right, with the lightning in the city. There's signs. And Fox Mulder, oh my God, how awesome is this? So you know Fox. Fox is always the one, he uses his intuition. He sees these like most far-fetched fucking cases and he's like, all right, let's go with it. That's fucking weird and I like it. All right, and then Scully's always like, well, I gotta find some truth then. And then they either find the truth or they don't, and they usually find the truth because you know what? The truth is out there. X-Files, 1013. I see 1013 on a regular basis. It also means shots fired. I learned that code because I wanted to know the police code as well as it is just matchy with the X-Files energy. So the unexplained, you're going to get signs about the unexplained. And it's mimosa time, baby. Cheers. I just heard smoke a fatty. It's mimosa juice time. And, you know, you can't have these technically without alcohol. You just have to use either alcohol-free, some type of, like, sparkling wine, which is around, or soda pop, just regular soda. Yummer. All right, Santa Claus. Here we go. Bringing in all the gifts. Something's tickling my leg. Jesus Christ. That was a bug. Oh my God, this girl came in to work and she had a bug on her back, but I thought it was just a fluff. And I was like, hey, there's something on your back. Let me get it for you. And it actually was a bug. Oh God, she fucking lost it. Someone just, I don't know if they're going to get a bug on their back. I don't know if someone's going to be like, woo, you're going to get the freaking heebie-jeebies. Because then she got the heebie-jeebies right after. She was so creeped out by it. And then I was like, then she showed me and I was like, it's just a fucking beetle. And she's like, still. Oh, she curb stomped the shit out of that beetle. Never seen somebody so angry about something. I'm like, it's okay. So they don't bite or anything. Oh God. All right. Third party interference. Excuse me. What the fuck is that? Hangman. All right, let's Put the narcissist on the table. Oh, well, the 4-leaf clover just came out. Oh. So it's almost like maybe the... Whoa. Yeah, okay. That was answer. The third-party interference has been kicked to the curb. Fuck that shit. You know, it is Santa over Satan. And the reason why I did that was because Satan takes things. Santa gives things. Technically, if you want to get technical. Plus, they're both the same fucking word if you haven't noticed. It's just the N is moved in Santa. That's all it is. Satan is Santa. Santa is Satan. It just depends if you're good or bad and how the fuck you see it, aka Krampus. Real as fuck. Okay? So somebody could have been planning to take something from you, and it's not going to get taken. No. You nailed it. You are the one that's got the Coast Guard. If you didn't get the Coast Guard, then I would be like, man, look at that, Ace of Cups. Another cup. Okay? Dead end to the third party interference, lawless. That was just going to try to do something because they fucking could. Not because it was legal. Not because, you know, somebody was just going to break the law and try to do something. And it didn't work. Oldies but goodies. What does that mean? Wow, there's Marlo, right? So the all-time Bubba from the other side is saying that there's, look at life over death. That's my life over death card. It just depends which way it flops. I mean, is it death over life? Is it going to be a resurrection, or is it going to be life over death? As if somebody tried to kill it, but it didn't work. Life found a way. And now I'm hearing Dr. Malcolm from Jurassic Park. Nature always finds a way. You might try to make all the dinosaurs female, but if the dinosaurs want babies, guess what? Somebody's switching and getting an outie instead of an innie, okay? And it's their own damn fault for cloning them with frogs who can change sex. Because if you're not going to give it to them, then they're just going to make it themselves, bitch. Shattered. With mercy. Someone's never going to be the same again. Maybe it's your life. It will never be the same again. I always feel like that's a song. But I don't know what song. Accusations. Uh-oh. Maybe they accused you of something? Did you see that? Look at... apparently they accused you of something. That's bullshit. And it's over with. When hearts burst into fire. I just started hearing Bullet for My Valentine. Just start electric guitaring in my head. Definitely, there was a fucking thief around. Fucking dirty bitch. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so we have the ghost here with fuel for the invitation. It seems like something, some type of invitation now is coming towards you because whatever it was that you were accused of, apparently that's bullshit. You tell the truth, son, and the truth hurts. And apparently you're going to get some money? Okay, tell me about the money. Scully, facts, bitch. You want to know the truth? There she is. Usually, Mulder and Scully always show up together, but recently they haven't been, like they broke up or something. But now Dana's back. Okay, serendipitous. Oh, baby. Okay. So, there's fucking money coming in. There's just evidence now. It's just facts. Facts. Okay. Whoa. When shit hits the fan. No. Homemade with love. Somebody was about to go loco on your ass about this little fucking lie by the hangman. And you know what? Good for them. Somebody fucking did their... Oh, good job. Good job. If you second guess... No. Yeah, if you second guess something that somebody said about something else, and then you were like, you know what? I'm going to go do my evidence. Like, I don't really think I trust what you said because you used your intuition. So then you went out and then you got the information yourself, and that motherfucker lied to you. And like, I don't think you're going to like that because I think that was somebody you trusted, told you something, and they fucking lied. That sucks. Sherlock. I told you, I'm magical as fuck. Believe it. If you're new, welcome to the wonderful world of Whitney. She is full of fucking magic. Okay? And somebody did their goddamn facts. I told you. I told you so. There's another one. Don't trust people. I know that sucks, but like, keep them at an arm's length sometimes. Like, I'm going to do my own hunting. Thank you for telling me there was no deer when there's fucking deer right there. Like, really? Okay. So you might have shown up in somebody's dreams, or they're going to start dreaming about you. Well, well, well. Well, that makes a lot of sense. People should just be ashamed of themselves. That fucking black magic can't hold a candle to the real shine. You know what I mean? Like the moonshine. I was thinking about that today. That has been my nickname for 18 years. I've been Moonshine, a.k.a. Mooner, a.k.a. the moon. I have been that name, and I did not ask for it. It was given to me, and I held it very proudly, and then I continued it on as my name. And actually, I always said to myself that I really want to make Moonshine my name. I actually legally want to change my name. I've always wanted to change my name. I know I'm going to keep Whitney, but I think, I don't know. I'm probably end up doing something because Moonshine is my name. And the thing is why it's my name is because, as you know, the moon is dark. Okay. And I went my whole life living in the dark, and I had to learn how to see in the dark. And if anybody has been where I've been, you know what that means. And I had to always see in the dark, and it became a part of me being in the dark. And I learned how to communicate with it. I've always talked to spirit. I've always had ghosts beside me. I've walked with ghosts. I've talked with ghosts. I have been more comfortable speaking with spirit than I've ever speaking with people. I tell spirit more about my life. I connect more with spirit than I've ever connected with anybody in real life, minus my sister. But I mean, that's just, we're always going to be connected because we're, but I've never communicated or connected more with somebody in my whole life than my sister, other than myself and with spirit. So I trust spirit. I've always trusted spirit. It's not something that I take for granted. It's not something that I abuse. I don't like do tarot readings on people. I don't do shit on people. I've always used it for me. And the reason why I do this is because I know if I can do it for myself, then that means that I can help others. And if I can help others, then I have to be fulfilling something. And I don't know what that means, but it's not always about knowing what it means. If it feels right and if it feels good, you do it. If it doesn't, if it takes up too much time, like you guys know, if I'm working too much, if I don't have energy, I can't do it because I can't give you something that is not available for me. It wouldn't be fair to me, right? I have to make sure I have enough energy to do this. And then that means that it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, basically, of me being able to help people and not have to get a degree, not have to go to college or university and fucking, like prove to somebody that I'm good enough to help people or that I can pay enough money to get enough back. Bullshit, right? That this is all free. Like these cards I made myself, right? I've always done it on my own. So it's my gift to you. whether you want it or not, whether you come and go from the channel, whether you stay here like Pam, my moderator, she has been with me now since my first channel, which I started, oh my God. I don't even know if Pam's still here. I want to say it was like 7 years ago. I started channeling and doing, like, opening my third. That was when I was 27. So that was 13 years ago. But I didn't go on YouTube. The first time I went on YouTube was, I think, 7 years ago. And she was there. And then she found me. This is my third channel now, or my third time on YouTube now, because I've erased all the other channels. And she found me again. So she found me, and I don't know how. I don't think I ever asked her too. Like, how did she find me? Like, are you still Googling my name and like waiting for me? And I believe she was. She was always waiting for me to come. And then we actually got to do a reading together, which was super cool because she's out in California, and she stays watching my videos. It still resonates with her 7, 8 years later. So obviously, again, trust it or don't trust it, but if you come, like I said, if you come and you go and my videos don't make sense to you anymore, then you've moved on. If my videos make sense to you, then that means we're connecting. And if we don't want to anymore, whatever, go. Fucking so it's no, whatever. Fly away, bird. We've done our job, like whatever. It's what, again, just always remember, if there's anything that we can leave this on, is just make sure that you do your own investigation. Like, it's always nice to, if you're busy, to get other people to help you and like a little assistant, but always remember, for some reason, people fucking suck. Okay. They could seem like the greatest person, and then they just fucking stab you in the back. And it's just for shits and giggles, or it's because they don't like something, or because they don't get paid enough. Like, it could be something so impersonal, but yet so personal to you, and somebody fucks it up. Why? Because of this. Always third-party interference, okay? If they can fucking chirp it, get in the middle, and fuck you, they will. And, like, there's no reason why. It just doesn't even matter anymore. People just hate. Okay, they hate when they see people that are trying to actually do something, and they're willing to fight tooth and nail, and they're willing to get hurt, and they're willing to fucking, bleed a little bit, okay? Like, sorry, I actually give a shit about something I want to do while you're just sitting around on your ass hating everything that I do. Like, okay. Thanks for everything. See you later. Oh my God. The boat and cemetery gates. I think we can leave it off at that. Okay, literally, see you later. We're fucking done. Okay, you lied. Oh, and like I have to say, thank you for doing your own investigation. Oh, look at that plane. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so you could be taking a plane ride soon, or somebody could be coming to you, or somebody could be arriving to you straight to your house. And it's divinely guided as fuck. Somebody could be sending a package to you, being like, I am really fucking sorry, but like somebody talks some shit and I actually believe them. I'm getting a pain in my heart right now. Ow. Oh my God. And I just started hearing Bon Jovi, shot through the heart, and you're to blame, darling. You give love a bad name. Somebody is really hurt by this. And that really sucks, That really fucking sucks that somebody has to go that far and lie about something and accuse somebody of something that it literally almost capsized and fucking ruined the whole thing by an accusation because somebody was mad. Look at that lightning twice. And I'm pretty sure there was a storm the other day. Oh, thank God. Oh, okay, it was just gas. Well, that was my shot through the heart. What up, Steven? Oh, did you come back? Oh, did you leave? Oh, I didn't know. I am not reading the chat at all. My bad. Usually I read the chat, but you guys are just going at your own rate, so you just do that. God, there was so much pressure. All right, somebody's pressure is done. Dead end to this third-party bullshit. Okay, remember, Santa's coming. Santa! Oh, my God. Is that Elf? Oh, Santa's coming, apparently. Wow. Wow. Volcano. Trapped. Vampire. Oh, Hex. I told you. Look, what? Witch? Whoa. Okay, I didn't actually think, like, magic was really done, but I think some fucking black magic shit was done on you for reals. By a nasty witch. Tried to hex you with a vampire. Somebody that was going to suck you dry? When shit hits the fan, again, somebody almost got duped, okay? So, I mean, I don't know, just take it if it resonates. Okay, take it if it resonates. If it doesn't, don't, because it seems to be a very specific message. Oh. All right, I think I'm going to do one more message, because I love you. Oh, I had the worst morning too. You guys, you have no idea. Well, I didn't. It was fine until I got to my destination a little too quick. So I was like, you know what? I'll get some gas so I don't have to do it when I get off. And this fucking man treated me like a thief, like I had stole the gas or I was about to drive away on his ass. All this shit. I had to fucking yell at him. Then this old, okay, I told you guys, I don't know if I told you, I have a Moonshine sign on the side of my car. It says Whitney Moonshine, Master Tarot Reader. I don't know why people get getting it so confused, but every single goddamn old man that ever comes up beside me goes, hey, you making that moonshine? You got free samples? Oh my God. I don't think people know what tarot means, even though it's got tarot cards right on. Oh my God. Every old man thinks that I brew moonshine and then I just carry samples around with me. And so I come out of the gas station. I'm so upset. Okay, I had to start work. Like, I'm just like, why? And then this old man, of course, who hears me yelling at this fucking attendant who thinks I'm stealing from him. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God. He goes, hey, free samples? And I look over and I immediately start laughing. He goes, have a great day. I'm like, thank you. And then I got to work. I was crying, okay? Because then this song came on the radio about a guy whose dad died. And I was like, I fucking hate my dad right now. So then I started crying. And he has all this emotion out of me as I'm about to go see everybody at work. I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? So thank you, people, for being here. This really means a lot to me. I really had a rough day today. I mean, don't get me wrong. I had a great shift. I am very blessed. I work with very great people. I have a very great unit around me. So I think I've worked very hard for those people to come into my life because they're just amazing. And I immediately was just happy with who I saw right away. I was like, thank God it's you. I've had a morning. And then she was like, what happened? Oh, just got to love people, you know, when they're being good and not azels. Okay. Last message. Okay, very interesting. It seems like, did you hear that Did you hear that confirmation? That's a confirmation. Okay. So there's a cycle coming, like a huge cycle coming. Okay. And it's going to start at the full moon. And Spirit said that to me. They're like, do you even know where the moon is right now? And I'm like, no. I know we were just in a full, so I'm guessing we're winding. Yeah, we're winding down. So I would imagine that the next full moon is somewhere in the beginning of July. Yeah, another confirmation. So I have it on my photos, but I can't look at it right now. But I'm pretty sure it would be the beginning of July. Yeah. Okay, so in 3 weeks. Something's happening in 3 weeks. Anyways, it's a prediction. Anyways, let's see. Okay, letting go. Okay. It kind of seems like so somebody's been hoping for something, but they don't know like how to do it. So basically I'm getting, you have to let it go. You have to let it go. And overcome why you feel like you're forbidden for something. Because I feel like somebody is being called to this next cycle that is coming. Okay, 21 days and counting. It's movement. And it's unbelievably free. And I mean, I feel like why I say that is because I used to live somewhere and there were just wild horses everywhere. And I'm getting this feeling, this nostalgic feeling of those wild horses. And it was funny because if you ever went around them, there would always be one that just be staring right at you. Or the other ones would be grazing or whatever, but there's always one that's watching, over the herd. And he would charge at you if you go anywhere near them. They're very protective of each other. Horses are very emotional. They're fucking huge. You might not think, like, if you've never been beside a horse, the power of them, just the energy of them, they're just massive beings. I feel like horses used to be dragons. They should have, I think they're supposed to have wings. And obviously those wings were taken from them, but maybe those are those creatures in Harry Potter. Yeah, I feel like those were supposed to be horses. Like they're supposed to have feathers and shit. I don't know. They just evolved and I do believe they were supposed to have horn. And the reason why I say that is because of that movie, Cabin in the Woods. That the ones we don't speak of try to tell us about their world, right? Their world is a part of our world. We're just not allowed to see it because we're imprisoned in this world. Okay. And I believe unicorns did exist, but the reason why they got dehorned was because they used to kill the fuck out of everybody because they had a fucking horn. Narwhals. Hey, there's Elf again. Yes. See what I mean? Elf already just came in. There's your affirmation. Unicorns used to exist. And that's why I believe, you know, when you see those fucking black horses that have that white, that's where their horn used to be. That's what gives it away. Okay, that's what gives it away. There's always something, a mark that gives something away. Okay, so this movement is something that somebody's supposed to do. They're being called to do it. That's why they have to let this go and just hope they're making the best decision. Again, I'm getting that message again from that man, and then Ashes is playing in my head by Snack the Ripper. That's the song that made me cry this morning. Okay, so somebody's just got to let something go. They have to, if they want to feel it, they need to feel it. If they're hopeful about it, they need to hope about it. If they're uncertain about it, they have to say they're uncertain about it. But they're not forbidden from it. And why they feel like they are is something they have to overcome for their own personal freedom. And what comes out of it is very beautiful. Although it hurts, it's beautiful as fuck. So it's almost, something is definitely very complicated with this person, okay? But I think they're getting advice from somebody and they're learning where their belonging is, where they belong, okay, where they want to be. And then these cats keep showing up, okay? So there's obviously a difference between them, but it's not a big difference. Okay. And then, oh my God, another horse. Okay. That's taming the wild horse and gaining confidence. Okay. So there's chaos. Something is definitely about to cause some chaos in your life. And the thing is sometimes we need that. That's how we gain our confidence and get over our rigidness, our walls, and show our true identity and fulfill what you want. So anyways, people, that's what I got for you. All right. I hope it resonates. Please, thank you for liking the video. It's 2828. So thank you very much for all the likes, and thank you for watching, and thank you for being here. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you very soon. All right. Namaste. Peace out.